Hello and welcome back to episode 3 of Spider's View. This episode we've got Fat Jack's pie reviews. Come in, Jack. Right, go into your normal one now.
Yeah, I've got my normal one on.
Right, you've missed the first 2 episodes. Why is that?
The first one I didn't know what was happening, and then the second one I was sleeping.
Fair enough.
Because I'm lazy.
That voice changer's going to get me pissing myself this whole episode. But Jack, the other Jack, is probably going to be late. He is. I think he's sleeping where he's at a pie.
No, he's not. He's in Tesco. Look at him.
He's
In Tesco with a silk on the CP hat.
He's in Tesco with us. But anyway, let's get on to the football. First game, Rangers 3, Celtic 0.
Brilliant.
Shut up, Jack.
Absolutely loved it.
I don't even want to talk about this, so we'll just keep everything to Jack.
Brilliant.
Jack,
We Nico Raskin. Work of art.
is there anything else you want to say about the game? Just Nico Raskin, work of art?
Aye.
Right, I'll
We
get...
did from Yilmaz. He's the height of absolute... How can I put this?
Height of shite.
Look, Humphrey's darts are probably taller than him, and the wee man's got a wee bit of power on him. Although he did near enough put one out for a throw in.
Let's just look at the stats a wee bit for this game. It was
Let's go.
absolute mental.
Brilliant.
Right, Celtic had the better of the possession. Rangers had 39, Celtic had 61. But exactly, as Jack's saying, possession means nothing. Rangers had 2.21 expected goals, 24 shots on target. 24 shots, 9 on target. Celtic had 0.09 expected goals with 4 shots and 1 on target. That is just... Rangers ran rampant all over the park. They were the better team on the day. But
Who's that be Alan's face?
Alan will be joining us later. Oh, Alan, do you know what? Just bring yourself in now.
Alright.
What did you think of the Old Firm 3-0 win for Rangers?
Well, you know what I'm going to say, 'cause I'm a Rangers fan. So, absolutely smashing. I agree. Right, Jack, that's plenty, mate.
Any standout players? Like, obviously, you've gone to say the likes of Nico Raskin, your captain, but
Yeah.
to have out the team, Butland out the team, do you think that should be the normal thing all the time now?
Yeah, I've been this whole season.
Is that seatbelt fitting him?
That should be a bench player now. Butland, I don't know. I don't really know.
I'll just stay in the hospital.
Jack just said Butland should stay in the hospital. That is mental. But as a Celtic fan, that game for me, shite. 3 goals, 3 shiters. Well, the goals were actually quite good, but 3 shites for the Celtic fans. Danilo comes on, his first touch, he scores. Kyogo was pissed, the only player who looked like he wanted to do something. Oh, Joey's Jack, because that win doesn't even mean anything anymore. Carter Vickers was the only player in a Celtic kit.
Always my cousin, Aberdeen, Glasgow.
Carter Vickers looked like he was the only player that wanted something, but we'll come away for that game. Rangers took good points.
It's on you. Oh my god.
Jack's got a voice changer for his Christmas and he's messing about me.
No. I might get kicked off this after the first episode.
Anyway, let's move on to the next game. Aberdeen 1, Ross County 2.
I'm not going to lie to you. Did not watch any of that.
I didn't watch any of it, but I'm going to talk a bit about it.
Aberdeen's downfall has to be studied.
Mental,
I
man.
know.
Like, how can you come for title challengers
There we go.
to get and beat off Ross County at home? Fair enough, the weather... Jack's putting his mic away. The weather looked absolutely terrible, covered in snow and Pittodrie. But let's talk about Ross County's first goal. Did any of you at least see that?
No, I've seen.
They go right
Was
in.
that the one that get curved into tap corner?
Yeah, volley curved into the tap
magnificent.
corner.
What a goal.
That was a beauty. I think it was from Alki Wright. It was in the 24th minute. He opened the
Was that
scoring.
the right?
Oh, and hanging Kevin Nisbet. 11 minutes added on at the break. They're just doing everything to help Aberdeen these days, aren't they?
11 at and Celtic. 11 at home was mental.
Like you can't just say the refs are helping Celtic. Look at the Motherwell game a couple of weeks ago. That was actually last week, but
Yeah, boo. Actually, to be fair, see the man Butland. Then I should have standed it as a goal. That should well have stood as a goal. Because see, well, Tony Watt put his hand on Jack Butland's shoulder. Jack Butland still hit it with that same horn.
aye, exactly. That was everybody else's argument, but Aberdeen, their downfall really has to be studied. They're now sitting 4th in the Premiership, 2nd to 4th. They are winless in. Let's see how many games they're winless in.
Is it not 3 or 4? Is it not? It's like 10 or something.
Aberdeen have been without a win since the 9th of November 2024. It's nearly 2 months.
Jeez, oh.
Mate, that is.
Even Rangers are that bad that way for him.
I know. Now, the next game, Hearts pick up their first win in a good bit. And it was a 1-0 win against Motherwell at Tynecastle. It was Moussa Drame with the goal 7 minutes in.
I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Jack's away for 2 minutes. Alan. Hearts picking up a 1-0 win against Motherwell. You do like Motherwell a wee bit, but let's see about Hearts season. What's been your opinion on it?
Well, it started, it wasn't going well, was it? And then until Neil Critchley came in, but it's been weird because he started off alright. Started off well in the league and Europe.
Aye, he got a win against Ammonia, 2-0.
Yeah. Obviously ex-Rangers player, Philippe Hollander plays for him. And so started off well and then just Right, I am back. Oh, didn't mean that. Apologies. And obviously Hibs beat Hearts, which was very great for Hearts, obviously, because normally they win all the time. So up and down, really, isn't it?
Right. Jack, what have you thought of Hearts season?
It's been bitterly disappointing. Bitterly disappointing for their season, considering they were in an apparent title charge last year, as they were saying. But it's been very, very poor.
And now they're in a relegation charge this year.
Aye.
But it's Hearts getting their first win. That's good for them. Back in League 2 fucks. Kilmarnock 2, St Mirren 0.
Hold on, you're back up there till you couldn't care about the Hearts. Do you not have a Hearts top?
Right, shop.
You don't purchase a Hearts top.
Couldn't care about them. I bummed it. Kidding on, I didn't. But Kilmarnock 2. Kelly 2, St Mirren 0. Just, you expect Kilmarnock to be winning that. It's always a good game between they two, but to be fair, a 2-0 isn't a very good game for the neutrals. It was Bruce Anderson with 2 goals. Last time,
he's a wee bit of a player, but
obviously former Livy player.
Oh, definitely, I don't like him. Anderson plays Livy.
Bruce Anderson, Livingston ex-striker.
Aye.
He's a decent player. So you get him, we scored a brace against St Mirren on the 2nd of January. But any words for Kilmarnock and St Mirren used to?
It's always a hard place to go. Was it at Rugby Park?
Aye.
It's always a difficult place to go over that park. Hate it.
Hate it. I hate it as well. That was Celtic's bogey team last year.
It's always been Rangers' bogey team.
But if you got to say, Alan, we were at Rugby Park no long ago for them playing Dundee. What do you think of that?
What do you make of the pie? Well, see, the thing is, the Kelly pie, right? It was nice, but it fell apart, so it was quite
We're Rangers. Saying that as a Rangers fan, by the way, just to let you all know.
Obviously, when Kilmarnock had scored second tail,
Yes.
late on, 80 minutes or something. So the ones were quite good, but when Dundee scored, their ones were good as well. Because they only brought what? I don't even think they brought, did they?
Nah, I think they brought like 600.
They brought 600.
Maybe less, I don't know.
I thought you said they brought 80.
Nah.
I don't. But the first half was terrible, but
I know it was dire, freezing cold, no good football, but the second half did make up for it, to be honest.
yeah, we said that when we were there.
Aye, and now St Mirren's at 6th and Kilmarnock's at 9th, I think. Yes, St Mirren 6th. Kilmarnock dropped down to 10 after today's result, but we'll get on to it later. But St Mirren, St Johnstone won, Hibs won. That's...
Hibs haven't been on the best run of form recently. They got the result against... What was it?
I know,
Did they win
but-
against Hearts? Or did
No, Hibs are unbeaten in 5 games.
Are they?
Aye. But that isn't a good result away to St Johnstone.
No, you should be beating them.
St Johnstone are down to 10 men as well. St Johnstone sit bottom of the table. It does look like they're going to be going down. They are 12th and Hearts are...
Bottom and 12 is the same thing.
Hearts are 11th on 23 points, what means there's 8 points in it separating the two teams. It's no good. Hibs, they are now pushing for top 6 after a poor start to the season. What have you got to say about these two teams?
I don't like Hibs. They've really put a damper on my week.
After today's result, but we'll get to shortly.
I was on a very high note after Thursday, but I've brought it right back down.
Alan, anything you want to say?
Obviously, the Hibs, like, in the Rangers game, it was like, obviously, Rangers were going to like win that game, right, against Celtic, and then, I don't know, as they always just do, you go to like the smaller teams, they go away, and they just can't perform the same way. But terrible defending by Rangers.
Yeah, always is.
I think Dujon Sterling's injured now.
Oh,
So-
that's a big blow
Rangers
considering.
have got only 4 wins and 16 away from home.
That is a terrible start, especially for
Not
a
the
club
best
like
of
Rangers.
starts, is it?
Well, would be, see, like, based on like, away games, like, well, would Rangers be? I take it to be like top.
6th or 7th, I think.
We'll actually put this right now. We'll do this now, right?
I'm searching up.
Rangers, not to be fair, they would sit 3rd. 3 wins, 3 draws, 4 losses this season
Aberdeen get beat again today, I know.
away from home. Bottom of the league would be St Johnstone again. But anyway, let's go on to the next game. It was another derby on Thursday. It looked like a very good game. Dundee won, Dundee United 2. The limbs in the Dundee United away end were very fucking good. I'll tell you that one. It was Dalby. Sam Dalby put them 2-1 ahead in the 88th minute, so a late goal. But I want to say something. Luke Graham's first game for Dundee since being recalled from Falkirk. And it was actually quite good. You have to give him that, considering he's just came up for the championship. His team let him down. I think Luke Graham played very well. I'm gutted that he's been recalled because it was very good for Falkirk, but just type of things what happen these days. What have you got to say about the Dundee derby?
It looked like a good game on paper. I didn't watch it myself, but like, it was
Very good job.
for a neutral. It looks like a good game.
I was watching like wee bits of it because it was up in the telly, but I've only seen like a couple clips. But like, I think I seen. Was it? Who scored second again?
The second goal in the game, it would have been Dundee United's equaliser.
can't mind, but
Simon Murray scored a penalty and gave it large to the Dundee United keeper.
I threw the bloody net. That's
Aye.
bad.
Didn't it work out good for him?
No, why would you do it through a net? That's embarrassing.
Aye, but based on all the Dundee derbies, it's no good for Dundee because Dundee has not won a Dundee derby since, let's go back, since 9th of August 2017 was the last time Dundee won a Dundee derby. It's a terrible start, but they do play later on in the season. I think it's in 2 weeks, Monday night, Scottish Cup action. So that should be a good game. I would have tried to go, but it's a Monday night in Dundee. No chance I'm getting up there. But let's go on to Friday the 3rd of January. There was a game postponed here. Alan, we were meant to be going to that. Airdrie versus Falkirk. We saw what the pitch looked like. Genuinely, I thought it was alright. The Falkirk players were raging, it got cancelled. So that's obviously telling us something. And it shouldn't have been cancelled.
Aye, it shouldn't have been because, like, I think, who was it? Who was it that put it up? Falkirk FC? I can't remember it. Instagram page, but it showed the picture of the
Aye,
park.
FFC info.
Aye, but it looked alright.
I know it did. It was frozen. It said it was a frozen park, but we never know. It could be Airdrie at it again, as per. We all hate Airdrie.
Aye.
Everybody was in my house ready to go enjoy a good away day at Airdrie, and it just gets cancelled. So we had to stay in and watch the darts. Still a pretty good night. I won the darts tournament. So, bosh. Mark the Shark Cleary, who's that? But let's get on to Saturday's fixtures.
Great White, was it?
What did you say, Jack?
Nothing. Did say anything?
Now, it was only the championship what was on Saturday. The game I was at to complete number 24 of 42. LA United 3, Raith Rovers 0. The first half was very good. A hat-trick from George Oakley. He looks like some player. What have you got to say about him?
Did he score a hat-trick or something?
Yep, he scored a hat-trick against Raith Rovers this weekend.
Seen clips of him, he's quite a good wee player.
I don't like him for him getting Luke Graham sent off a couple of weeks ago, but to get to him as some player.
Aye, I've not really watched it, but I've not seen clips of it, but I've heard he's a good player, so...
He is. I wouldn't mind him at Falkirk, but I don't think the Falkirk fans like him. Raith Rovers terrible. Obviously, it was the first game of manager Barry Robson. What have you got to say about that appointment?
Yeah, how clueless do you have to be to appoint him? What? Come on.
How bad do you think he was at Aberdeen?
He only had like one good game, I think, and it was like...
It was against Hughes when Liam Scales scored that long-range goal. I think he was in charge of that game.
No, I wasn't even thought about that. It was like, see when they beat Frankfurt 2-0 in the Conference League?
Oh, fair enough.
But well, that's the only good time he's done.
I know I was talking to Arm Jones, you probably know who he is. Aberdeen fan, he was saying, how clueless do you have to be to appoint him?
We're getting KRB on this.
KRB, or Arm Jones will be on shortly, Kane will be on shortly, not this episode, but we'll move on to the next game. United they sit second, 4 points behind Falkirk, but Falkirk have a game in hand.
Oh no.
And Raith sits sixth on 24 points. Now, there was a game that was cancelled here as well. We expected this to be cancelled considering it's right next to the water. Greenock Morton v Hamilton, so we don't need to talk about that. But Greenock Morton, they were sitting 7th, Hamilton was sitting 8th. So it looked like to be a good game at Capello Park. But, whoever won, it was difficult because whoever lost could have been gone into the relegation playoff. But we don't need to talk about that. But I don't know if he's home yet. But Jack, can you give us a wee update? Are you home yet?
He's home. I see him on his...
Yes, I'm home. I am home.
Right, welcome back on the podcast. How was your sleep?
Thank you. Thank you. What are we talking about there, boys?
We were talking about Partick Thistle 1, Dunfermline 4. That's what we're getting on to.
Wow.
Good result for the mob.
Wow, man.
Good result for that dirty mob, but nah, got to give him respect for it. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
Especially go up to was it away from home? Yeah.
Yeah, for Hull.
Aye, going away from home, especially for Hull, was really hard to win. Obviously, we kind of did. We had a 1-0 draw with Thistle, but it's good for a team that's in the ninth place.
Yes, 9th place.
Yeah.
Are currently crawling up the table, but Hamilton sit 8th with 21 points. Dunfermline sit 19th. No, what? Dunfermline sit in 9th. Dunfermline sit in 19 points in 9th place.
Something's just failed my house and I don't know what it is.
Partick Thistle.
But no, it's good for a team at that stature to go and win against Partick Thistle. Got to really build their confidence.
Yes, I know. It's just hard to believe because Partick Thistle were actually coming on to a very good bit of form. They didn't get beat at home all season until that. That was Dunfermline's first away win this season, I'm sure. I think, yes, it was. Now, the next game. This game helped us out massively as Falkirk fans. Queen's Park 2, Livingston 0. Speed on me! Speed on me! Jack Turner with a brace at Hampden Park to put 2 goals past Livingston to make Falkirk have a game in hand to go a lot points clear. Ayr went second, Livingston dropped to third. Anything you want to say about this game?
It's brilliant. It's brilliant for Falkirk. Do you know what I mean? In that title race, obviously we're 4 points behind Ayr, and obviously if Livingston keep losing their games, it'll be good. But if Ayr stay with Ayr and we win our game in hand, this is really good for Falkirk. Really, really good.
I know. It's in our hands, the title already. Anything you want to say, Jack? You've been at one Falkirk game and it was Ayr at home, talking about the 2 teams.
Aye, Ayr. We absolutely pumped Ayr when I was there. The fans were alright, I quite liked them. But I'm still furious about that game because I didn't get my McDonald's.
Get a McDonald's the next time.
Can better.
Alan, anything you want to say about Queen's Park, Livingston?
On that note, Jack, was a song being made about him on TikTok?
Has there?
Mm-hmm.
We'll come on to that later. I might know about that. But
Alan, anything you want to say about Queen's Park, Livingston? Alan, do you want to say anything about that game?
That was the song in question.
Livingston, Queen's Park.
Yep, 2-0 Queen's Park.
Well, it's obviously good for Falkirk in the title race, and also Robbie Fraser.
He made his debut. He came on in the 64th minute.
Did he?
Yeah.
I think he played well.
No got a Scooby if he played well, but he came on. Doesn't he look like he played well? He got booked as soon as he came on.
Oh my God.
But it's only his first game. Going to Hampden, it's a hard, in front of all the Queen's Park fans, it's very hard to go.
Jesus, going for defending against Celtic to Queen's Park is an absolute drop-in standard, man.
Why does Queen's Park only use lesser Hampden?
They
You don't need to.
But mate, that's what they made the stadium for.
I know.
Because
you can still use Hampden.
yeah, lesser Hampden, it's too small because you wouldn't be able to bring in away fans, and it's just, that's why they use
You
proper
couldn't swing
Hampden.
a cat in there.
What was it? Stadium if you can't even fit away fans in?
You don't want away fans in a stadium.
Let's get on to League One's fixtures. Arbroath 1,
Jesus.
Alloa 3. Right, we're just going to quick fire through all these games. It was Arbroath 1, Alloa 3. Arbroath were that puts them top, 3 points ahead of Stenhousemuir, and Alloa sit 5th and on 28 points, joint with Cove Rangers who sit in 4th. So it's heating up about there in League One. But I'll get on to this game last. Inverness 2, Dumbarton 0, so we'll leave that till the end. Montrose 0, Kelty 0. I'm not even going to talk about that. Queen of the South 1, Cove Rangers 0. sounds like a boring game, but good result for Queen of the South. Stenhousemuir 1 and an Athletic 0, and an Athletic 10 men in Stenhousemuir, who had the chance to go top, did not. But let's go on to Inverness 2, Dumbarton 0. The reason I've left Bliss till last is because these are the two teams that went out into administration.
Hey, get up, yees.
Listen, it's really sad to see Dumbarton going to administration, because Dumbarton was my first team to go. It was the first team to go, for me to go see with Taylor, and it's obviously it's had a soft spot because it was a really good day out, wasn't it, Taylor?
Really good day.
It was a good day, and it's they're legends for Scottish football. They're the first league winners, joined with Rangers. They shared that title, if I'm correct.
Can you share that title? Just cut it off for a cake.
54 and a half.
Yep.
Shut up, you.
But it was a good day out, Jack. Jack Campbell, the McDonald's man. What have you got to say about Inverness and Dumbarton going to administration?
Up them. Especially that Inverness scum. Up on my knee there.
No, Alan, have you got anything to say?
Not really. I don't support any of them.
Ow, I have banged my knee.
How old is like Dumbarton? Like, is like one of the oldest?
Yeah, one of the oldest Scottish clubs. It's sad to see it. They're going into administration. Well, they've already went into administration. But it's just sad to lose two clubs in the space of a couple months in Scottish football. That just shows how bad the standard is and all of that. It's just no good to see. Now let's get on to League 2. Clyde 2, Stirling Albion 0. Good result there for the Billy Wee. The Billy Wee now sits 7th, while Stirling Albion sit 5th. 3 points separating them. So good result for the Billy Wee. East Fife 1. Forfar Athletic 0. Penalty from East Fife. And what's the manager's name for East Fife? Dick Campbell? Is that who it is?
Aye, Dick Campbell.
Aye, big baldy chap will be happy.
Boys.
Even Arbroath, how much they fell off.
Since he's left.
So much.
Remember, what was it, 2 seasons ago?
Aye, they were nearly getting promoted to the Premiership.
Now they're in League 1.
Yep.
Mental.
To be fair, they're top of League 1 to get to them, so... Edinburgh
My recommended.
Divisions after doing so well.
Edinburgh City 2,
Oh, Jesus.
Bonnyrigg Rose 0. Just not much to say about that. Edinburgh City now sit 4th. And Bonnyrigg sit 9th. They got points deducted for financial fair
What
play.
happened to Kelty Hearts? Swear they were really good for a while.
Yeah, they drew 0-0 with Montrose.
They were cruising it in League 2, was it?
Yes, it was League 2. A couple of seasons ago. And then Peterhead Stranraer got postponed and Elgin City Spartans got postponed. There's no surprise that the Elgin game got postponed. It's right next to the water, so is Peterhead. So let's get on to today's fixtures as we're recording it today. Right, we'll start off with the early kick-off today. Hibs free, Rangers free. Good result. That Derby Day meant absolute F all.
Right.
At this game, like after a Celtic game, you have to get a good result, and it could be massive for the title race. Do you know what else is massive?
I also think what a Derby meme is massive. What a Derby! What a Derby! But yes, Hibs free. Hibs free, Rangers free. Hat-trick hero, Hamza Agaman. He's saving your seasons. He's saving your season.
He is absolutely saving us. If Everton take him, I'm wanting Nathan Patterson in return.
Jack, he's on the loss replacement.
Aye, definitely. Morelos replacement. Am I allowed to say that? Am I allowed to say that name?
Yes.
See, Hyle. Morelos with a Hitler moustache basically, and an actual normal haircut instead of having like half his hair there and half it Aaron Moyd.
Fair enough, Jack. But Martin Boyle, what a hero as well. He scored a brace.
He was quite good today.
Rocky Bashiri with the late winner.
I still
late
don't know how
equaliser.
that was a penalty. The boys kicked Hadji.
I don't know.
That's a big talking point. It'll be you and Alan who have to discuss that. Just have a wee debate about it.
So if I had a camera, I'd give a direct analysis of what went down in the moment. But I've no, so we're not going to do that. The boys kicked Hadji, and Hadji fell with him. So in that case, free kick to Rangers it should have been.
Well, guess what? It was a penalty to Hibs, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, guess what?
But how good is Sam Zagaman and Václav Černý for you this season?
Beautiful player, beautiful man.
He's done double figures in goals now, isn't
Aye. But he's come on out.
he?
No, at the minute I'm leaning on the edge of the wall.
It's
But
not.
if he shut up, you I'm talking. If he loses another game or draws, I think he's got to go.
What about you, Alan?
Well, it's hard to say because, like, obviously when we wanted it, he wasn't getting, like, results against, like, any good teams. But the result against Tottenham, well, mainly the performance because we didn't beat them. But the way we played against Tottenham, we should...
One each draw with Tottenham's not that bad.
Aye, I know, but, like, how we played, but...
How we played, we should have beat them, aye.
And then the 6-0 against Kilmarnock, the performance against Ross County as well, and then the final against Celtic, we played no bad. Like,
I think we played really good in the final.
Aye, I think you should have beat us in the final. A couple dodgy decisions.
we got close, and then
We Yilmaz can't kick a ball hard for 12 yards.
I don't know, and then I don't know, got points against St Mirren and Motherwell, which is don't know what happened there. And then
After the final, the results just dropped.
and then
So, in my opinion, the next few games for Clermont is massive.
Like a low taper fade.
Like the low taper fade.
I do think something against Man U away, definitely.
Well, that'd be good for Scottish football these days. That Man United did get a good result away to Liverpool today, 2-2. I don't know what Jack is up to. Now we'll move on to the game that was at Firth Park today. Motherwell 2, Aberdeen 0. Rubizic got sent off for headbutting somebody.
I headbutted
Brilliant. Brilliant. Love to see it.
see the boy Mahaswanis, I don't know how you say his name.
Aye, the guy who scored the second.
We did a feisty game in the Motherwell side. 2 yellow cards within the first 15 minutes.
I know.
Brilliant. Love to see a wee bit of feistiness.
Aye, Alan, what were you saying about Mashwini's?
I think he would be a good bench player now for me. Like,
One bench player, but a player can just get in and they're nice predators.
I know.
Oh. Hold on, this has caught my eye. Hold on, I'm sending you this history. They're beautiful.
Jack's sending us some football boots. Let's see how good these are. We'll give them a rating on this podcast.
Horrid.
Mate, honestly,
Your football ability is horrid.
Tell me something I don't know, mate.
Nah, I think the boots are bogging, Jack.
Jack,
What one?
they're ranking it.
They're nice, I like them.
Jack's taste is absolutely utter shite, but let's get back onto this. Motherwell 2.
They said absolute mince salmon dog. That boot selection was horrid.
Oh, you use one mil sleep till here. Silly, correct.
Oh, yes.
Oh yes, Darn is back in the starting 11 after a 2-month injury. So we can't wait to go see that. Obviously, Motherwell, they did win 2-0 today. That's a banging result. That puts them 4 points behind Aberdeen. What have you got to say about their seasons today? Well,
What did you say, Taylor?
what have you got to say about Motherwell and Aberdeen's season?
Aberdeen's fair off.
Aye.
Job, Sam!
Motherwell's form.
Sorry, I had to do a wee
Is
family
Motherwell's
issue.
form no, like they'll win one, but then they'll lose one, and then they'll win one or something. Well, that's what their season's done.
It has.
MD fancy donating me £2 so I can buy premium for this.
Premium for.
My voice changer thing.
Oh my god.
I can get a Giga Chad one.
The next game, Celtic 3, St Mirren 0. I was at that game today. It was very, very boring first half. It was 2-0 to Celtic in the first half, but it was very boring.
I was looking at scoring my phone, then I turned off for 5-10 minutes. Next thing I know, it's 2-0. Fucking furious.
Aye, and then also no long into the second half, there was a bloody power cut in Parkhead.
What was that?
Scumbags.
The lights went out. It was funny. It was Jack's first Celtic game since March. It was good to have him beside me at the Celtic game, but that puts Celtic 13 points clear. It was.
In the opposite stand.
Can I talk about the atmosphere? And the atmosphere was, I mean, it was quite underwhelming, to be fair. Do you know what I mean?
Johnny's
See for
freaking
the rivals dropping points, man. Should have been better.
Ah, but you should
I
get
know.
dumped 3-0 after them, but didn't you?
Oh, shut up, Jack!
What I'm talking about, mate.
The Celtic fans were singing "Sha-la-la-la-la," Kieran Tierney, singing Kieran Tierney songs as Kieran Tierney is rumoured to coming back to the club. We'll ask you two Rangers fans about this.
I think Greg Taylor will stay at ease because Greg Taylor and Brendan Rodgers are up to some serious odd stuff.
I'm surprised Brendan Rodgers doesn't have Greg Taylor locked up his basement, man. Pure doing some weird shit with him. Fuck's sake.
Tied up in the
Honestly.
shape of an X.
Brendan Rodgers has actually got a pure heavy. I can't say that on here, but he loves Greg Taylor a bit too much.
Exactly. Like, what does Vi have to do to start?
Thank
Are
you.
we moving on to transfer rumours now?
No, we've still got a couple games to go on, then we'll move to transfer rumours. Dundee United now, Hearts 1. Good result for Hearts at Tannadice today. And there was another big result after this, but that put Hearts 11th in the table, 8 points ahead of St Johnstone. Looks like they're going to stay up, 1 point behind Kelly. Dundee United now sit 3rd after a defeat. That just proves how bad Aberdeen are. But listen to this result. Kilmarnock 0, Ross County 1. At Rugby Park, Ross County going to Rugby Park and getting all 3 points. That is massive.
Like the wallpaper fade.
Big game, a really big game for Ross County, man. It's good to see them doing well against Kilmarnock as well. To be fair, really good.
You know, I don't mind Ross County. It's always good to have a big, massive away day.
Right, Jack, we'll be
Right, you're written it. Stop dragging the meme.
yeah,
Like the wallpaper fade.
Anything news what to say about Kilmarnock now, Ross County 1?
I feel like Ross County. I don't know why.
Kilmarnock have had obviously a really up-and-down season, man. Do you know what I mean? They were on a good run of form no long ago, weren't they?
Aye.
Aye, and then they were getting beat to Ross County.
That's...
But
It's just...
I think Kelly way, but
Ross County have actually surprised me this season. Ross County sitting 9th, but they're not far off of... They're 1 point behind Hibs, who are 7th. 2 points behind St Mirren, what are 6th.
What about the quality streets?
So it's very close, of course, we're at Quality Streets. And there was a Tayside derby today.
Shut it, Badger.
St.
Tayside derby.
St Johnstone 1, Dundee 3
Oh.
today. Dundee bounced back from the Dundee derby defeat. They were 3-0 up at half time. And then St Johnstone got a goal back in the 67th minute, but it didn't change the result of the game. Looking by the stats, St Johnstone well should have beat them. 26 shots, 5 on target. To Dundee's 11 shots, 3 on target.
Or St Johnstone last in the table.
Yep, St Johnstone's at 12. 8 points drift away from 11th Hearts, so it's not looking good for the Saints. It's looking like they're going to go down.
So no more deal.
George to go down this season now.
No more Levine, who I think got sent off in the tunnel at half time today. So, yes.
The manager, I don't know.
Is he not?
No, is that Carey guy?
So it is.
Oh, the guy with the stupid haircut.
Who is it Levine manages? Because I saw he got sent off.
It was St Johnstone.
Saw something about him getting sent off, but I don't know what it was about. Now we'll go on to a bit of a preview for the week's games. Celtic, Dundee United on Wednesday night. Celtic, that's going to be a good game. I'll probably be at it. Dundee United.
I could be making an appearance again.
Yeah, hopefully. It was 0-0 the last time these two teams played. And it's just, hopefully Celtic can bounce back from 0-0 in December and just pump them this time. And then you've also got Kilmarnock v Motherwell, 7:45 kick-off. It should be on Premier Sports. And yeah, it will be. Premier Sports. Every time these two teams play, it's always a good game. Dan Casey got sent off against Kilmarnock at Fir Park. Was never a red card, but we'll move on from that. You've also got Edinburgh City versus East Fife. Just don't know why that's on a random Wednesday night. It's not going to be a bad game. It won't be a bad game, to be fair. 4th versus 1st. Then Thursday night, Rangers are away to Dundee. See if
That'll be a tough one
if
for Rangers.
Rangers drop points, do you think Clement's time's up?
Yep. If
Taylor, do you know when's Falkirk's game getting rescheduled?
I've not got a clue, but hopefully it's very soon, because our tickets will still be eligible for that. And then Friday, we could be making an appearance to Hamilton Accies versus Partick Thistle.
Oh, that's a derby, isn't it?
Good game. It's not a derby, but it'll be a good atmosphere. They do not like each other one bit. Friday the 10th of January.
Oh, but Taylor,
Yes.
it's Airdrie and Motherwell that's a derby, isn't it?
Yeah, Airdrie Motherwell, Airdrie Partick Thistle. But Hamilton Partick Thistle, they don't like each other one bit. Last time these two teams played at Firhill, the fans had a bit of an altercation outside. The Hamilton fans were carrying tools, chasing Partick Thistle fans into a pub. But
That's horrible to see.
Horrible to
That's
see.
honestly horrible to see.
I don't like any ultras fighting, but they're fighting for a badge, and I respect that. Saturday the 11th, Celtic have a trip up to Dingwall to play Ross County. That's going to be a very tough game, as Ross County did just pick up a good result against Kilmarnock. Anything you want to say?
I know we got to Dingwall. Is it late at night or during the day?
It will be during the day. It's a 12:30 kick-off.
It's always after a kick-off up there. Every time we go up there, man, it's always a dodgy result. Look, we went up there last season. It was James Forrest, I believe, to score 2 goals, and Adam Meader to score a goal, but a fucking own goal. And we didn't play well, and I felt like we were going to draw it, but obviously we won it.
The last time we played up Dingwall as well, they went 1-0 up. Ronan Hale.
Aye.
Ronan Hale
the Irish
with a
one.
penalty, and then it was Callum McGregor to get us back into the game. And then
Nicholas Kuhn.
Kuhn with the last minute winner.
What a player he's been this season. What an absolute player.
I know, let's get on to the next game we have to preview. Hibs, Motherwell, always a good game between the two. It's at Easter Road. Hopefully Hibs can keep the run going, but it would be good to see Motherwell to pick up a bit more form. And then you've got St Mirren versus Dundee United at St Mirren Park. That looks to be a good game as well. In the Premiership, there's a lot of good games. Championship. wouldn't say very good games, but this is probably an interesting game. Dunfermline versus Ayr United. Obviously, Dunfermline just beat Partick Thistle 4-1. Ayr United 3-0 against Raith Rovers. So, it's looking to be a good game.
Yep.
Falkirk versus Queen's Park. Obviously, Falkirk's game was cancelled this weekend, so they've had a bit of a break. Hopefully, they can use that break to the advantage and win about 7-0. Be good to see. Doubt it will happen, but just don't drop points. Just hopefully Falkirk can get all 3 points against the Spiders. Last time they played was at Hampden when we got media. Alright?
I bet you, I'm going to bet you 20 quid that Falkirk will win 7-0 this season. Just one game, right?
Right.
I'm wanting them to do it. I say 7-0 every single time.
Hopefully it will happen. Then after that, Greenock Morton, Raith Rovers. I think their ultras will probably go at it after the game. Cowshed versus Raith Youth, and then you've got Livy versus Airdrie.
Could have a boring game again. Played each
I
other.
know, but it genuinely wouldn't surprise me if Airdrie went and got a result there.
No, yep, definitely.
Like it's just a Livy thing today. Bottle it to bottom in the league,
Mm-hmm.
and then
People recently came as like a decent up and coming manager.
aye.
They haven't been doing though.
I know, it's sad to see because they were brilliant last season.
It's a wee bit off topic for the previews, but Adam Devine, West Brom are apparently interested in him.
No. Do not go to the Dirty Brom. No.
Alan's a Wolves fan. Alan's a Wolves fan.
Yep, Dirty Brom.
Now the game we might be going to on Saturday, I might be making us drop up to Cove Rangers for Cove Rangers versus Montrose, held at Ultras of a pyro show. So that's a good game as a neutral to go to, so I'll hopefully be up there if there isn't a weather warning. The weather's been atrocious. Just I hope it's decent. And then Elgin are away to Forth for Athletic. First versus 10th. That should.
I don't like Elgin. I don't know why. I don't like Elgin. I was a wee Twinkie Tyler.
You don't like Elgin because of Twinkie Tyler?
How many games, game games has Tyler been in?
No, he's been to 4.
4?
Considering they're up the Highlands, that's a good amount. But we'll go on to Sunday. Aberdeen versus Hearts. We might be at that. Don't know yet. And then Rangers versus St Johnstone. That's actually odd because the last time Aberdeen played Hearts at Pittodrie, Rangers also played St Johnstone at home at Ibrox, so I find that quite weird. But I think that is the previews done.
What was the scores that last time? In the 2 games?
It was 3-2 Aberdeen. Jay Ralston made me leave early. I was raging. And then it was Rangers 1, St Johnstone 0, I'm sure.
Oof, that's great, man.
The 8 o'clock kick-off on the Sunday night.
Oh, I didn't go with that.
Would you call it Airtel Talk?
Now let's get on to a bit of transfer news. Right.
He's touched briefly on Kieran Tierney getting back to Celtic.
Aye. Jack's obviously happy. I don't see this happening, but
Aye, speaking on the terms, Ryan Kent's apparently been linked with Rangers.
Oh, you've
as
been
well.
like Rangers last summer.
Didn't they?
I was a free agent now. Tube.
Nathan Patterson and all.
Aye, but
honestly, I don't see any 3 of them coming back to any of the clubs.
Yeah.
Kent might have a chance, and so might Patterson.
Do you know Hank Tierney at all, no?
Yeah, I don't think he'll go back.
I hope he does, but I don't see it.
Do you think Lyle Cameron's a better player than David Watson?
Oh, that's a big debate.
Because in my opinion, I think Lyle Cameron's better.
I think Lyle Cameron's better as well. He's too good for Dundee.
Somebody in my comments tried to say that David Watson was a better player.
Oh, I on that note, Alan, how did you get into your TikToks and stuff like that?
Aye.
How?
Wait a minute. Everybody, make sure to go... Alan. Just say your TikTok out loud now and we'll get everybody to go follow it.
Alan.rfc.
Everybody, make sure to go follow that. He is on TikTok. Alan, Jack, you can ask your first question.
Like, what made you want to start doing it, like your edits and stuff like that?
well, I seen them on TikTok and I just thought, yeah, I want to do that. And then, but this started, I think it was like 2020, so I started like doing Wolves edits instead of Rangers edits. And then the edits back then were so bad, and then I just got better over time.
Because I remember we went into high school, and
Aye.
the reason I knew you was off of TikTok because of your edits, and we noticed it in school, and that's how we've just became pals, isn't it?
Aye, it was.
That was quite mental. Any other questions, Jack?
No, not really. Oh, what made you get into your wee analyst thing?
Analyst thing?
Aye, like you analyse the games and put your wee comments on it.
Oh, that. I don't really know. I just thought of something different. Because, like, things I was doing, I was doing the same thing and it wasn't getting as much views. So I just thought I was doing something different. Just thought of just something random. And then some of the kind of videos have been doing alright. Some have been doing good. So just have to keep doing them.
Right, I've got a question as well. See, out of all the games you've been to with me, what's been your favourite?
Right, so what ones have I been? Right,
Partick Thistle, Wraith Rovers.
Thistle, Wraith Rovers.
Was there another one? There was Motherwell, Partick Thistle,
Wraith Rovers,
Falkirk, and then Kilmarnock, Dundee.
it's between Thistle and Wraith Rovers and Wraith Rovers.
Aye, because the atmosphere at both of the teams were brilliant.
Aye, because what was the Thistle one was like the playoff, was it not?
Yeah, it was the playoff semi-final leg one where Wraith Rovers won 2-1 at Firhill.
Aye, let's actually look at hard. I'd probably say Wraith Rovers because it was a playoff.
Aye, fair enough. But talk about the Wraith Rovers Falkirk game. Was the atmosphere good even though Falkirk lost the game?
Yeah, it was very good. Even though they were getting beat during the game, they were still louder than Wraith Rovers, which was quite nice. Things were getting beat.
Just shows how good the Falkirk Bairns are, doesn't it?
Aye.
Now we're going to get your predictions for every table in the Scottish leagues. You probably won't even know half the teams. Right, but we'll start with League 2. You probably know a rough idea some League 2 teams. League 2, who's staying up? Well, who's going down into the playoffs for League 2?
Let me see this. Hold on.
Aye, get the table up.
Forfar. With 14 points and Bonnyrigg Roses get 18 above them.
And they were Bonnyrigg were deducted points, so it does look like Forfar could be going down.
Aye, well, they won in A2. Welsh and Rars on the same point as Bonnyrigg Rose to be fair.
No, I was at Stranraer. It was a decent wee ground. I don't want them to go down. But I've never been to Forfar, so I wouldn't really mind if they went down. I want East Kilbride or Albion Rovers to come up from the Lowland League. But we'll move on to who do you think's going to win League 2?
Well, top's East Fife, innit? I think Campbell will be.
Fair enough. I'm hoping that Elgin win it, but East Fife, Dick Campbell, will be good to see him bringing them up to League 1.
Cheers for calling me that.
Oh, sure.
Now, League 1, who do you think's going to be going down?
The teams that went in the administration, Dumbarton and Inverness. Dumbarton points. Jesus. So, I think Dumbarton.
Dumbarton, I'd be sad to see them go down, but it is looking very likely. Who do you think's going to win League 1?
Arbroath are 3 points clear. So, Kelly Hearts, I wouldn't mind see what. Remember they beat St. the Cup once long ago.
Aye.
I think they're quite an alright team.
They also beat Hibs in the cup.
And did they?
Yeah.
I don't remember that one. Aye, but I think Arbroath will win that.
Yes, you think Arbroath will win it? I'm hoping Cove Rangers win League One, but Arbroath, they are top, aren't they?
Yeah.
So it wouldn't really surprise me. Let's get on to the Championship. We'll ask you who's going down. It's probably ninth.
Can I just say something? These questions just for Alan or for just us two?
They're for Alan,
Oh, okay.
but I'll ask you them.
It'll be they want it.
Elderly.
I'm 9 above them in the clear of elderly winnings.
No. What about the playoff relegation spot? 9th in the Championship.
Dunfermline, aye.
Yes!
I think they'll go down, aye.
Brilliant. That's all we needed. Now who's winning it? Who's winning it?
Obviously Falkirk.
Yeah.
Do you think anybody else will go up in the playoffs, or do you think it will be the Premiership side that stays up?
Quite hard with the playoffs, but because like
Ayr United play good football if they go into the playoffs.
Because who was it they beat the other night?
Rafe Rovers.
Yes, aye. What was that score? 3-2?
Aye. No, 3-0.
You know. Aye. I think Scott Brown's not doing a bad job, is he?
No, he's doing quite well for them. They now sit second.
I wonder if Mr. Jones will be watching them again now that they're second in the Championship. But, I think, well, because like, because does, what do you call it? Does second no play like, bottom of the Premiership?
Well, it's second will be an automatic semi-final place. And then third will play fourth, and the winner of that will play second, and the winner of that will play 11th in the Premiership. Now we'll get on to your Premiership predictions. Who's coming 12th?
What's in Johnston, did it?
It is looking like it is only halfway through the season, but it is looking like St Johnstone. Who've you got 11th?
Ross County.
Ross County again?
Yeah, Ross County.
They'll probably stay up. Let's be honest, they'll probably win in the playoff like they did last time. And then who's winning the league?
Alan, before you say anything, right, give your top 5 and give your top 5 teams that are going to go for Europe this season.
You may as well start them with that. Do your top 5 league.
5th, I'm gonna go. Hibs.
Not a bad shout.
Not a bad shout. They are looking decent.
4th, Motherwell.
Aye. I can see that happening.
And then the way it is the now, Dundee 3rd, Rangers 2nd, Celtic 1st.
You've got Aberdeen below 5th.
Yeah.
Wow.
Aberdeen will be 6th.
Whoa, that is bold. Very bold. And how do you think Celtic and Rangers will both do in the rest of the European campaigns this season?
Who's got Wolves? Is another Wolves review Villa, didn't they? John Duran. He'll be. Do you think he'll score a screamer or something?
He probably will.
Probably, aye.
But if we beat Young Boys, we're through. Yeah.
I think we'll get something at Man U, and then I think we'll beat Union St. Galway.
Fair enough. Hopefully both of us go through, because it'll be good to see. Good for the coefficient as we just drop down. So
Coefficient.
shut up. It'll be good for that, because we just went down in the rankings, because that means Czech Republic, Victoria Pleasant drew last season, that put them above us in the rankings. That means the winner of the league isn't going to get automatic UCL. so it's no good to see. It sounds like Jack's driving a motor, but just this is the end to the podcast. Alan, cheers for coming on.
No worries.
Well, everybody make sure to go follow him. We'll put his TikTok in the description. Jack, it was your first podcast episode today. Cheers for coming on it.
You're welcome.
We are absolutely... His auto-tune is having a bit of a glitchy disturbance.
Yes, it's glitching like mad.
And Jack McDonald. Jack McDonald. Cheers for coming on yet again. 3 podcasts in a row.
Just letting you ramble on about stuff.
Aye, fair enough. You'll probably be talking more next week. Because next week we could be coming with Philippe Clement has been sacked, or he should be sacked. But anyway, thanks.
Next week,
Yep. Kieran Tierney back. Thanks for watching, listening, and as always, we will see you in the next one. Cheery bye.